university. The word Satit means it is a demonstration school that belongs to Rangsit University, and it is a bilingual school. When you define bilingual school is a school that teaches two languages.
Okay.
And that is Thai and English.
Okay. And what percent is taught in English here?
Different levels has a different percentage of
Right.
English. We believe that students at young age learn language faster.
Sure.
And that's the door of opportunity where they learn. So we had English in the younger age, from toddler to K, about 80% of English
Okay.
in that learning and teaching. Even up to grade 6, we have up to almost 80% of English and Thai, between 80–70% of English and Thai in the primary school. Then when we move up to the secondary school, we would like to provide more opportunity for our students to be able to tap different universities all over the world.
Okay.
So if they would like to get into a local university or the university entrance exam, they are able to do that, or if they want to get into international university in Thailand, they can do it, or abroad. So the percentage of the Thai and English taught in the secondary school is...
What is your name and what is your title?
My name is Surapi Soratakul.
Okay.
My title is School Director. So if you're going to ask for the system around here, in Thailand you require to have a school director.
Right.
But internally within the structure of the school, you can have principal of a different school, or you have coordinators, or you have people who will help out in administrative role within the school.
Okay.
So my role is school director.
Okay, so how many kids do you have in this school here?
I have about 920 to 40.
And from K through 12?
From toddler to 12.
Toddler to 12.
Yes.
Okay. So normally in the Thai system, what, maybe this, I know this is a private school,
Yes.
but is there a significant difference between how private schools and how public schools operate, or are they similar?
They are very similar in the core structure. The main structure of the publics and privates are very much the same.
Okay.
Okay, but somehow there may be differences in teaching and learning, in the facilities and in the resources.
Okay.
That could be differences.
And you probably have more resources here because...
We believe that we have more.
Sure.
Yes.
Sure. And as a little bit on the structure system, I'm trying to compare it against the U.S. system, but you have teachers here, and the teachers have about how many students, what is their student to teacher ratio here?
We have 30 students per classroom.
Per classroom?
Yes.
Okay. And you teach in terms of things like arts and music, they have these?
Yes, they have both art, they have music, they have Thai music, they have Western
Really?
music, and they
Wow.
also have art.
When do they actually start learning art and music? At what grade?
They start learning art and music from K1.
K1.
Yes.
And how many times a week do they normally get art and music classes?
They do it once a week, but
Okay.
art and then music. So when you talk about art and music, they can get twice a week.
Twice a week.
One is art,
Art.
one is music.
And about normally how long is each class?
Each class for us is about 50 minutes.
50 minutes.
Yes.
And how many classes a day do the kids study? For example, let's look
They
at
had about
seven classes a
seven
day.
period per day.
Okay. So the students arrive about what time, and what time do they leave?
Students arrive about 8 and they end the class about 3:30.
Okay. Now, in some of these high-performing PISA countries, being in PISA program for international student assessment, in places like I see in Taiwan and South Korea and China and Singapore, a lot of the kids then go to these private schools after their regular school.
Tutoring school, yes.
Tutoring school. Is this a common thing here in Thailand?
Yes. A lot of tutoring schools are very common in Thailand because after they study here, they want to get into university,
Sure.
so they thought they may need something extra
Right.
or more in order to get them into the university.
When I saw Kuman coming in on the way,
Yes.
so at what point do the kids normally start going to these private schools to study? Does it start normally in the primary schools, or is this something the kids actually take more of an opportunity in the high school?
different tutoring school has a different objective.
Right.
So when you talk about Kumon, normally Kumon are for primary school
Right.
students. So parents think that they want the kids to be good in math,
Right.
so they send them to Kumon to add extra help
Right.
in mathematics. But coming into secondary school, I don't think Kumon is a must. Then they may go for physics and chemistry. If they want to go to medical school and all that, they may go to a tutoring school that is concentrated for science, for arts, and for any area of help.
Okay. As far as public school, I don't know if you'd know this, but is it compulsory? Do you have to go to school here in Thailand by the government?
Yes, it is required that everyone go to school up to grade 9.
Grade 9 and then
Yes,
after that?
and after that, then they can have the choice. But basic education is a compulsory up to grade 9.
Okay. In again, I'm maybe talking a little bit more in terms of public school, but do they have vocational schools here where kids that don't want to get onto an academic track can study to be maybe like a hairstylist, auto mechanic, plumber? These are common here in Thailand
We have
or no?
vocational school in Thailand.
Yeah.
And it is very common because if the students do not want to graduate at the university levels,
Right.
they want to move straight on to vocational education where they can get the job
Right.
right after another 3 or 4 years of education, they can change the track into the vocational education.
What percentage generally of the kids go to the university?
I would not be able to say the percentage, but
Okay.
I believe that most of the students now prefer to go to the university.
In your school?